Good morning, this is Athavan newspaper highlights. Today is Saturday, 20th of August 2016. I am Edward Udedas Davasagayam Pillai with the highlights of today's English newspapers. Firstly, let's have a look on the Daily Mirror. The main headline says, more secrets will be revealed when a new party is formed. Maithripala Sirisena. President Maithripala Sirisena, who seemed to be in an aggressive mood yesterday, said he will disclose secrets about some opposition politicians as and when they form a new political party. President Sirisena was addressing a rally in Matara to mark the first anniversary of the joint government by the United National Party and the Sri Lanka Freedom Party last evening. Government now in cleaning up process. Prime Minister. Lanka has become the first in South Asia to form a joint government. The government has embarked on a cleaning up process to put every aspect of the country on the right track, Prime Minister Ranil Wickremesinghe said yesterday. Court allows CID to take CCTV footage to Canadian lab. Colombo Additional Magistrate Nishant Piris yesterday permitted CID officials to hand over the CCTV footage obtained from the site of Wasim Tajuddin's death to be checked at the laboratory of the British Columbia Institute in Canada. 3 found dead in Cartagena after swallowing poison. A 47-year-old man, his 12-year-old daughter and 9-year-old son living at Basel Road in Cartagena are alleged to have died after swallowing poison, police said. They said the victims who were rushed to the National Hospital by neighbors but had died on admission. Secondly, let's move to daily news. The main headline says, Wasim Tajuddin murder. Former JMO files FR to prevent arrest. 13 officials cited as respondents in petition. Former Colombo Judicial Medical Officer and Saitam Vice Chancellor Dr. Ananda Samarasekara yesterday filed a fundamental rights application before the Supreme Court seeking an order preventing the IGP and other officials from arresting him over the missing body parts of Ragarite Wasim Tajuddin. The petitioner has also pleaded court to issue an order to the investigators to produce the reports of the investigations conducted by them so far into the Tajuddin's murder. All amendments brought to OMP at third reading passed, Kriela says. All amendments brought to the Office on Missing Persons Bill at the third reading in Parliament were duly passed, Leader of the House and Minister Laxman Kriela said, denying an allegation by the joint opposition that only 2 amendments to the bill were passed properly. Minister Kriela told the Daily News that there is no issue with the legitimacy of those amendments as those had been properly passed. Prime Minister promises massive economic revolution in South. The South will undergo a massive economic revolution under the unity government, Prime Minister Ranil Wickremesinghe said yesterday. Speaking at the first anniversary celebration of the unity government in Matara, the Premier added that the government is ready to bring ships to the Hambantota harbour. Finally, let's move to Ceylon today. The main headline says, Dallas quits SLFP post. Joint opposition and SLFP MB Dallas Alahaperma said yesterday he had relinquished the Matara district SLFP leadership and had sent in his letter to that effect to party president Maithripala Sirisena. Addressing the media in Colombo yesterday, he explained that his resignation was spurred by the party's treatment towards senior members of the SLFP. Alahaperma said he would commit himself to serving the people more effectively now. President Sirisena earlier this week appointed new SLFP organizers at electorate and district levels. VAC frustrated over delay in action. Guilty let off the hook by government. The Voice Against Corruption is planning to stage a satyagraha, a silent protest and demonstration against the failure to punish those guilty of fraud and corruption under the previous regime. VAC sources said the event will begin in Colombo on 24 August at 10 a.m. Blood tests by US doctors for LTTE men. NPC member M.K. Swajilingam said that NPC Chief Minister C.V. Vigneswaran had requested the US Embassy in Colombo to subject 15 rehabilitated former LTTE cadres to a thorough medical examination at a medical clinic that is currently being conducted as a voluntary service for the people of Jaffna by a US Naval and Army medical team. With that, let's come to an end of today's paper highlights. We will come with more news tomorrow morning. Thanks for listening to other newspaper highlights.